die.
Okay, this is like y'all's first talk with me. Okay, well really this is like my first vlog, which is gonna be like a pretty short vlog because I really didn't have anything much to do today. I had to go braid one of my friend's hair, and then I had to get me some food. So I'm not talking about it because, you know, it's my business. But I'm trying to eat healthier because I really do want to lose weight. So I went to Tropical Smoothie and got a salad and a smoothie. But the thing about Tropical Smoothie is their smoothies actually do have like a lot of sugar in it. You have to go to them and tell them you don't want any extra sugar. But anyway, this isn't a health channel. We're not about to talk about that. But then I got this. Okay, that's fine. Then I got this salad. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I do other things besides gaming. Honestly, if I'm not live, especially on a day like today, it's probably because like I'm doing other stuff. Like I braid my friend's hair. Like I actually have a big family. Like I have other stuff going on. So, but I bought this camera so y'all can like come around and start doing this stuff with me. This is nasty. I'm not gonna lie, this is really disgusting. It's almost like a poke bowl, but without all the good stuff that makes it a poke bowl. It's just like if it was some edamame in here. But anyway, there's just something about this that doesn't taste good. Little Caesars was right next door. It took everything in me not to go in there, but anyway. But yeah, I was talking about this year. I really want to expand more on like my creativity, you know, expand my platform, and also make me a bit more accessible outside of gaming. Cause I like to play the game, but like, you know, sometimes even that gets like tiring. I actually like really love my community. Like, I love talking to y'all. I love being with y'all. All that other stuff. So, my thing is, I don't want it to be where like the only time we talk or the only time like I make content is if it's about the game. Because I mean, like, I feel like with a lot of us now, we talk more outside of game too. So, and then another thing is because I like stream. That's like my primary niche. I would say about half of my audience is younger than I am, and the other half is pretty comparable to my age. So like maybe more than half, but it's a good bit of y'all that are younger than me. And so I don't know. I feel like I could take these moments to like talk about, you know, more about myself, the things that I'm doing, the things that I'm not doing, the things that work for me, the things that didn't work. Because I left the state my parents lived in when I was 18. And I haven't really been back to live with them like in proximity since. So for the last like 6 years of adulthood, like I really been figuring it out. So which everyone doesn't have to do. You know. And it's not a knock on my parents at all. They're great parents. But I decided to leave, and just because of proximity, like, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that they would have done, but they couldn't do because, again, like, we don't live close to each other. So, like, for example, my first car I've ever had, they bought it. Like, they bought it. I gave them a little something. I want to say I gave my dad like $1,500, like $1,000, something like that. Between $1,000 and $1,500 to help me get a car. But this car, I got it completely by myself. Like, all that stuff was in their name. This car is in my name. I bought it down here. Or, like, you know, like having a lease, just my name on the lease. Things with credit. A lot of that stuff I had to learn kind of like the hard way, which isn't bad. I'm not knocking it, and it's doable, but a lot of that stuff I really did have to learn. Like, I had to learn it the hard way. For example, like a credit card. Like, you're really not supposed to, like, spend money on a credit card. Like, you should get a credit card for a purpose. Like, you shouldn't go eat out on a credit card. Because that's how you get, like, debt. Which I don't have crazy amount of credit card debt. But I did pretty good with my credit card. But still, like, when it comes to that. And, like, when it comes to people asking you to sign stuff, you have to be careful what you sign because, like, getting out of an agreement costs, like, a lot of money. Like, for example, like, getting out of a lease. Like, you'll think, you know, just because you let them know, like, just because there's fairness, like, nothing in adulthood is, like, fair and reasonable, I would say. You have to assume that. And, like, with, like, getting a car, right? You finance a car, and people tell you about insurance, but they don't tell you, like, for example, like, gap insurance. Like, you can pay more than what your vehicle is worth. Like, let's say, hypothetically, this car is worth $10,000, but the dealership is not going to tell you what the car for what it's worth. Like, when you buy a car from the dealership, you're buying, you're paying for the car and you're paying for the dealership's overhead. So 9 times out of 10, you're gonna, unless it's like a really, really new and expensive car, you're gonna pay more than what the car is worth. So you have to get insurance and gap insurance and, like, all that stuff. I found out, like, either the hard way or, like, you know, having friends and stuff. And that's another important thing. Like, you really do have to have, like, friends and people to help you with that kind of stuff. So that's the end of my rant. That's the reason why, one of the reasons why I'm doing this. But let me finish my salad and we're gonna drive somewhere, I don't know where.